Hola, muy buenas a todos, soy Flores y estamos en un nuevo vídeo de Vampire. Estamos después de habernos tenido que enfrentar a nuestra hermana, que la verdad es que me costó bastante, me dio una somanta de palo muy peculiar. Pero bueno, aquí estamos. Se supone que han pasado unos días y que nuestro amigo Jonathan ha estado intentando buscar una cura tanto al vampirismo como a la gripe. No sé cuántos días, ¿vale? Pero es lo que toca. No te dicen cuántos, creo que... o sí te lo decían, ahora mismo no recuerdo. En fin. He jugado un poquito, ¿vale? Sin grabarlo. Básicamente lo que he hecho ha sido tratar a los NPCs, ¿vale? Tratar a los personajes del juego para que mejoren su salud y ya está, no he hecho otra cosa. Y tengo que deciros que se me ha crasheado 4 veces en menos de 15 minutos. Lo que significa que me está dando muchos problemas, más de los que no paro de quejarme de este juego. Si esto continúa repetidamente no voy a poder subirlo, quiero dejarlo de antemano. Y probablemente si no pueda subirlo directamente deje de jugarlo, porque tampoco quiero estar cabreado y que cada poco tiempo me dé problemas, ¿vale? Bueno, quería deciros que mirad, tenemos que coger una carta que está en nuestro despacho, pero Swansea, aquí nuestro colega y nuestro doctor preferido, tiene un diálogo con nosotros, ¿no? Un evento. Y todavía se mantiene el evento de aquí, el de los Skulls de un nivel super alto que tuve que huir como una ratilla. Bueno, pues mira, la última vez que he ido a hablar con el Swansea se me ha craseado. Así que vamos a ver si esta vez no me pasa nada similar. Me he acercado a él y directamente se ha congelado la imagen y nada, no he tenido que reiniciar el ordenador. Así que bueno, vamos a ver.
Jonathan, old chap, how are you tonight? I've seen little of you of late.
I was conducting research in my room, away from the nightly routines.
Of course, of course. Worry not, I understand. The situation has been testy around here. I won't deny it, but we still stand.
Have you any reliable friends in the West End who might assist me?
Unfortunately, you will be alone. Except for our ravishing red-headed acquaintance, of course.
What about the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole? Where are they?
There are only a few of us, and most others would not speak to you. I am the black sheep of our brotherly flock, you know.
What of my commission here at Pembroke Hospital?
Nothing to fear, Jonathan. Your position here is in no jeopardy. You remain one of us, and you are always most welcome.
Vale, muchas gracias, colega.
What news do you bring?
The news is not good, my friend. We try to keep the epidemic at bay, but street violence is escalating quickly.
How bad is the epidemic?
It is killing the infected patients faster. In less than 2 days now. The only blessing is that they are contagious for a shorter period.
Tell me more about the violence.
Geoffrey McCallum seems to have sent his war dogs on a hunt. On a nightly basis, Pre-Wen patrols exterminate every skull and vampire they find.
Have they come closer to the hospital?
No. They mainly focus on fallen districts or abandoned buildings. But they're growing in numbers. They must be recruiting heavily.
Vale.
I have received an alarming letter from
Pero
Lady
si todavía no lo has
Ashton.
leído.
She wants me to meet her at her house. I have been granted safe passage.
Then you are twice fortunate. I have never been invited to the lady's mansion. And with the quarantine and controls, city access is nigh impossible.
Is the quarantine serving any purpose?
It is helping slow the propagation of the epidemic. But as long as we have no clue to its origin, its efficiency is limited.
Why have you never entered the lady's house? You are one of her good friends, are you not?
My dear Jonathan, you have no idea how reclusive the good lady normally is. Nor in what great esteem she must hold you to let you into her domain.
Thank you, Egg.
Bueno, pues este hombre, nuestro colega, nos acaba de hacer un spoiler sobre qué es lo que pone en la carta. Una carta que yo todavía no había leído. Pero bueno, es así. Pues nada, vamos a leer la carta. te crases, no te crases. Vamos a ver. Estimado doctor Rey, espero que lea pronto la carta que le envío, pues debo hablar con usted lo antes posible. La situación avanza rápidamente en el West End, y estoy convencida de que corremos un grave peligro. La guardia de Praywen ha dado comienzo a su gran cacería en Londres. Llevan unas noches buscando activamente econs y matando a los que consiguen localizar. Lord Redgrave, presidente del Club Ascalon, se ha puesto en contacto conmigo. Quiere reunirse con usted de inmediato. Puede venir a mi mansión cuando guste. Debemos hablar del tema. Junto a esta carta le envío un pase oficial que le permitirá pasar cualquier barricada o control de la zona de cuarentena de la ciudad. Un cordial saludo, Lady Arbury. Muy bien. ¿Y a dónde tenemos que ir? Ah, vale, bien, vale. Estoy esperando el día en el que caiga y se rompa las piernas. Es que cae. Cae a plomo. Además con las dos piernas tensas. Tenemos que pasar por el puente, supongo. O eso, o ir por abajo en los canales y saltar. Pero vamos, no... ¿Qué niveles tenéis?
Stupid beast!
No, pero no vengas a por mí.
Murdering bastard! Get back in the grave! Annihilate!
Ahí. Lo siento mucho, compañero lobuno. Bueno, lobuno. Normalmente eres un vampiro con forma de lobo, pero... Ahí se están pegando. No sé qué es lo que está pasando. Pero el nivel de los cazadores ha aumentado entre un huevo y dos. Hola, Sire. ¿Qué pasa, señor?
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I am not your champion!
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary!
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
Vale, estas puertas, si no recuerdo mal, antes estaban cerradas. No sé si lo pasan. ¿Qué niveles sois? Nada. Ha aumentado muchísimo, ¿eh? El nivel de la zona. Uf.
They want war. I'll show them war!
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Vamos a perdernos ligeramente, ¿vale? A ver si encontramos algún refugio por aquí o algo similar. Antes lo digo.
Die, beast!
A ver si ahora me dejan entrar.
It's locked.
Ah, no, está cerrada. Bueno. ¿Un vampiro contra lo que se está pegando? Pecón errático. No me voy a acercar a ti. Ahora mismo no. Quería abrir esto.
Despicable.
No me he dado cuenta. Creo que había un...
It's locked, all
No,
right.
pero esto no, el cofre, compañero. Tampoco me quiero perder mucho porque... Madre mía, o sea, cuando dicen que hay guerra es que hay guerra, ¡Qué rápido caes, compañero! ¿Has quitado sangre? Puto.
You Londoners are no match for me!
Es bastante más complicado este, ¿eh? No me pega. Sí,
Its head!
Mala leche, ¿eh? A ver, recarga, guante. está, o sea, todo súper masacrado, o sea... ¿Quieres pelear? Yo también tengo ese poder, Sorprendentemente me están costando menos de lo que esperaba. Con lo que me costó mi hermana. Madre mía. Claro, que se supone que a mí me transformó en un vampiro poderoso. Pero claro, y yo transformé a mi hermana. ¿Un refugio por aquí cerca?
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Vamos a ver. No te craséis, por favor. Otra vez no. Aquí no he llegado antes, Antes no he sido capaz de salir del hospital. Pero con eso os digo todo.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Buah, ahora. No me salía el puntero, yo diciendo, ya está.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
A ver, que yo sigo pensando que me parece muy bien, ¿eh?
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I felt this power, radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the Ancient Ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first. But it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Anda, mira. O sea, que las mujeres, aunque sean vampiros, tienen... Ah, mira, no lo sabía. Es el clásico club de caballeros, pero de vampiros.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the Guard of Prewen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
¿Cómo? Espérate.
Will they fight the Guard of Prewen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Me acaba de quedar un poquito
Should I
descolocado.
trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful. But I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
Eso sí me llama la atención, de verdad no
They are
somos
not
mortales.
all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
O sea que hay básicamente políticos o gente con lazos políticos que hacen lo que quieren los vampiros para que luego sean recompensados con su transformación, vamos.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
Ok.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us as the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
Please forgive my...
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have...
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need...
Muy bien.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No. I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Vamos, la tengo engatusada. Estoy hecho un ligón. Y recordar que encontramos un documento que decían de que entre vampiros se pueden tener hijos. ¿Puedo abrir? No solo es que puedo abrir, es que puedo entrar directamente. Bueno, pues voy a cotillear realmente, no... ¡Hala! Claro, mi mamá. Bueno... Ya, madre mía, la cantidad de gente que hay. Pero me da a mí que toda esa gente va a ser del club, ¿eh? Es lo que creo. Una notita. ¿Por qué? Bueno, pues nada. No me ha dejado... Ponía diario, ¿verdad? No, esto ya lo leí. Pero como no me deja leerlo... Es que a veces simplemente es un objeto y no puedo interferir. Mira, aquí está. Un día manchado de sangre que se encontraba en una casa cerrada. No, pero esto no es. Este libro lo encontramos... Aquí está, vale. Diario personal. 9 de mayo de 1913. Esta noche fui con mi madre a visitar a los enfermos de Essen. Hacía tiempo que no visitaba esta triste parte de la ciudad. Verla hablar y escuchar a esa pobre gente me conmovió de un modo indescriptible. Ella intenta marcar de verdad la diferencia. Realmente intenta ayudar a esos hombres y mujeres. También acabó con la vida de uno esta noche. Sucedió tan deprisa que ni siquiera me di cuenta de que se había desvanecido. Pero cuando reapareció, parecía mucho más enérgica, mucho más vívida y mucho más vívida. Inmediatamente supe lo que acababa de ocurrir. Arrebató una vida y yo no vi nada. Regresamos a casa sin mediar palabra. Si alguna vez me convierto en lo mismo que ella, no me alimentaré de los moribundos. Mataré a los criminales y a los salvajes por mucho que se escondan. Uy, pues me da a mí que acabaste igual, ¿eh? Un año después. Esta tarde, 2 hombres intentaron acorralarme en el callejón mientras yo hacía campaña por el derecho al voto de la mujer. Pedí ayuda tan alto como pude, tal y como me enseñó mi madre. No sé qué habría ocurrido si un soldado no les hubiese ordenado que me dejaran en paz. Entonces me acompañó a casa e intentó besarme. Lo rechacé y se marchó sin decir palabra. Toda esta historia me puso tan triste que aún seguía llorando cuando mi madre me despertó llegada la noche. Le conté toda la verdad y me abrazó contra su pecho. Entonces me llevó al teatro a ver la nueva obra de Doris Fletcher. Creo que estoy un poco frustrada porque mi madre no salió corriendo a darle su merecido. Si yo fuera un vampiro no sería tan clemente. ¿Coño? Espérate, ¿no eras tú? ¿Tú no eras una vampiro? Anoche... Hombre, podrían haber transformado a tu madre y tú no serlo. Anoche tuve una discusión terrible con mi madre y de nuevo volvió a negarse a hacerme inmortal. Cuando le recordé lo que me había sucedido en aquel callejón con aquellos 2 hombres y lo distintas que habrían sido las cosas si yo hubiese sido como ella o si ellos hubiesen portado armas. Pero ella no hizo más que sonreír y decirme que formar parte de este mundo significa estar dispuesto a hacerle frente. No estoy segura de haberla entendido, pero me sentía furiosa. Me marché en mitad de la noche para ir a ver a Emily a su casa y me quedé allí todo el día. Esperé que haya llegado la hora de marcharme de casa de mi madre y de vivir mi vida, igual que Emily. La quiero muchísimo, pero me siento fatal cuando se niega a hablar acerca de mí. Conversión. Otro año después, esta noche estoy tan triste como emocionada, pues me dispongo a marcharme definitivamente de esta casa. Mi madre me ha dejado tener mi propio apartamento en el West End, siempre que no esté demasiado lejos de su casa. Tuve que prometerle que tendría mucho cuidado. Le dije lo mucho que la quería y me contestó que estaba orgullosa de mí. Ahora comprendo que tan solo quería que fuese tan fuerte e independiente como ella. Reconozco que le estoy muy agradecida por todo lo que me ha enseñado estos años. Ella me ha convertido en la mujer que soy hoy. Ahora ha llegado el momento de elegir mi destino. Lo que quiera hacer con mi vida tan solo depende de mí. Tan solo tengo una cosa clara. Si alguna vez decido convertirme en inmortal, no inmiscuiré a mi madre en mi decisión, pues esta es mi vida y soy responsable de mis acciones. Charlotte Ashbury, que es la madre de aquí, nuestra amiga. Madre mía con la casita, Mira, más diario. Para Lady Ashbury, la mujer más inspiradora. Drácula. En la vida hay tinieblas, mi niña, pero también hay luces, y tú eres la luz de todas las luces. Bram Stoker, 4 de agosto. Qué curioso. Vale. La tragedia de la noche sangrienta. Solo unos cuantos de nosotros sobrevivieron a la conmoción de la Gran Cacería. Yo fui uno de ellos. Recuerdo cómo el súbito ataque enemigo nos cogió a todos desprevenidos. Fue mucha la sangre derramada durante aquellas pocas noches. Algunos de los que sobrevivieron eligieron el exilio. No los culpo por ello, pero me avergüenzo de su falta de entereza, pues valentía es lo que necesitamos para proteger los intereses de nuestro imperio. Valentía para defender los valores por los que nos regimos. ¿No deberíamos todos recordar que el propio William Marshall jamás agachó la cabeza? Puede que mi adorado creador desapareciese ya hace mucho, pero su presencia continúa entre nosotros. Conservamos unas cuantas gotas de su sangre sagrada para que jamás olvidemos lo que somos y lo que perseguimos. Honor, pureza y excelencia. Tuve el privilegio de conversar con el caballero muchas veces, como descendiente y como amigo. Me habló de la lágrima de los ángeles, la bebida sagrada que supuestamente sacía la inextinguible ansia que sentimos, y que él jamás dejó de buscar, incluso ante la duda de su existencia. Admiré su tenacidad y será esta tenacidad, esta indefectible creencia en algo superior a nosotros, la que nos permita sobrevivir a cualquier futura gran cacería enemiga. Ascalon renacerá siempre, pues constituye un ideal. La ley de Ascalon de Lord Redgrave, fundador. Muy bien. ¡Ah, me está dibujando a mí! Me está dibujando.
Hello again, Jonathan.
Sorry to disturb you again.
Of course.
Do you think we shall ever see better days? Or at least, better nights?
I know not, Jonathan. I have seen some horrid days in my long lifetime. Experience has taught me that one cannot outrun the fates.
When all of this is over, the war and the epidemic, we could leave the city for a while. Travel around Europe, you and I.
Traveling is always so complicated for us poor creatures of the night. But yes, I would be glad to travel the world with you, my dear.
Will you tell me your story one day, Lady Ashbury?
One of them, perhaps. I have had so many lives, Jonathan. Eternity may not be enough to relate them all.
Concerning your investigation,
Yes?
are you truly seeking to identify my maker?
I cannot promise you anything, but yes. I am conducting some research of my own.
Do you know if the epidemic has affected many people in the West End?
I confess I've been more concerned by events in the East End. The wealthy have more efficient ways of dealing with infection.
But this is no common epidemic.
That is true. I must tell my daughter to stay at home for a few days. But the girl is stubborn and fiercely independent. Much like her mother.
Goodbye.
Bueno, gente, lo vamos a dejar aquí. Me parece un buen momento aquí en la casa de Lady Ashbury. Así que nada, espero que os esté gustando.